Hello, Abraxas here, and I'm going to be playing some Universe Sandbox 2, and they just pushed well, they didn't really push an update. There is an experimental build, Alpha 19, which I heard a little bit about because I heard about the Roche limit being added to the game and all that, and I've seen like a video on it. But then Anton uploaded a video, and I didn't think the update was actually this big, but it's actually a pretty significant change to the game. So immediately, you can pretty much see that they completely redid the backdrop for this game. In fact, if I go over to view here, I wonder if they actually changed a lot of the backgrounds. Let's check that. So right now it's just the default Milky Way bright. No, it's just a Milky Way. Milky Way dark. Okay, just stars. That looks like the original one. Yeah, that's definitely different. Milky Way dark galactic. Does that mean it shows other galaxies? Oh, I can see like nebulas and stuff. I don't know if those were there. Well, let's see. Milky Way dark. Oh yeah, it adds like nebulas and galaxies and stuff. Very cool. Nice. Let's see, nebula green. Okay, that's the old one. Really low res. You can see the seam and the texture there. That's the same. That's... I think that's new, but it looks a little bit messed up. This one's red and blue. Red and cyan. Okay. Solid black. No stars. No backdrop. Solid gray. I think this one's new. Okay, that one's definitely new, and that one's definitely black. Oh god, no. Okay, there's solid gray and white. Those are new. Blue and green. Yeah, all the nebulas look basically the same, but I am liking this particular Milky Way one, the Dark Galactic one. I really like this one. Let's compare it to the standard. It looks a little bit different, yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this one, so I'm going to keep this one on. So let's check out some of the other differences. I think Earth has a slightly higher resolution texture, but I could be wrong about this. I know they did a lot of performance different, like increases and optimizations and stuff like that. I think the cloud map is slightly different. The ice still does that little grid effect, as you can see right here, as it rotates around. If I just pause the game, you can see that the ice still kind of fades in like a grid or something like that, but that's fine. You're not supposed to stare that close anyways. Or be playing this on a 4K monitor. Nah, I'm joking. Okay, so let's go ahead and zoom out, and immediately I noticed that all these little asteroids and stuff actually orbiting around are named. They're actually like cataloged. These are like the actual names of these asteroids and stuff, but yeah, all like the asteroid belt and the Kuiper belt, everything has names. Everything's all, yeah, that's kind of cool. And occasionally you'll actually see something. I don't know if this one it will. But if I zoom into Earth here, you could occasionally see something move into the inner solar system. Let's speed up time a little bit. Occasionally you will see just a random rock just fly in. Look at this one up here. Oh, it's Pallas. I know that one. It's just flying through. So yeah, it's very cool. Like, the asteroids definitely have a little bit of an overhaul, so that's awesome. But another thing that has an overhaul is the supernova effect. So let's just go ahead and blow up the sun real quick, because blowing up the sun is always fun. Okay, so let's go to launch. And what star should we launch at the sun? Just another sun? Probably just another sun. Let's go ahead and throw that at it. Boop. And it looks much different. But I think the colors actually vary. Like, they won't always generate the same colors, so that's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and speed it up and see if it just shifts colors or something. No, it's staying pretty consistently that red, green, and kind of goldish color there in the corner. Oh, look at that. You could actually select, like, the supernova particles. It tells you the radius, cloud mass. It's very cool. You could actually select the supernova. Could I just delete a piece? Oh, I could just delete pieces of the supernova. Look at that. Just get that out of here. Don't need these. Okay, that's pretty cool. It doesn't look as detailed as the older supernova, but it definitely looks a lot different, so kind of a little bit of a change of pace. And it looks like the only surviving planet right now is Jupiter. No, never mind. They're all kind of there. Actually, no. Only kind of the larger planets are there, and the more distant ones. Everything that was in the inner solar system looks like it's basically gone. And that's not Jupiter. That's Jupiter. And Jupiter is very hot right now, sitting at like 5,000 degrees. As you can see right here. Go ahead and load another simulation real quick. Open. Does this... Oh wow, there's a lot of new simulations to play around with. Very cool. Yeah, it still actually has my previous systems. This is actually... Did that? That's the old Milky Way texture, isn't it? Oh, I guess all these did actually have names. Okay. That's really cool. But I'm noticing, it actually has the old Milky Way background, doesn't it? Let's see. Oh, no, never mind. Guess I'm just tripping. Okay. Let's go ahead and, load in the just generic simulation. Solar system. Sedna's orbit just all the way around here. No, wait. There's something next to it. Oh, a little asteroid. Okay. So, what else is there? There's the Roche limit effect, so I guess I'll show that off real quick. If you guys seen Anton's video, you guys have already seen this, but let me demonstrate it. Basically, if you grab a body such as... let's just throw Mercury in here. And put it really, really, really close to a larger mass, or just really any mass, it'll have tidal heating. So let's go ahead and put that there. What just happened? That didn't quite work. Let's just put it right there. And this should break up and basically turn into a ring around Jupiter. Oh yeah, and there's new music, as you can hear in the background. Okay, so Mercury's at 169 degrees. And I think this is close enough. I think it should start breaking. It should be within the Roche limit. It might not be. That is orbiting pretty close. It's definitely gotten warm. Okay, let's put Mercury a little bit closer. Let's pause the game. Back over here next to Jupiter. What the heck is going on here? Jupiter. Okay. There we go. And let's put Mercury right there. And let's just track Mercury and see if it breaks up. It's at 170 degrees. Down. I wonder why it doesn't want to break up. Probably because it's already, or because it's like too small or something like that. It might be too small. Let's put a bigger planet. Let's put Mars. No, let's put Earth. Let's put Earth around Jupiter. I don't know what's up with that. It seems like I have to select the planet now to actually put an orbit around it. And what is up with this new grid? That is definitely weird. Let's just drop Earth right there. And let's hit play. Okay, Earth is definitely heating up Jupiter. It's very odd. Why is Earth heating up Jupiter? So I guess that's a bug. So it's heating up Jupiter, which, I mean, that would happen, but Earth is not actually heating up. In fact, it's actually dropping in temperature. In fact, it's almost in the negatives. In fact, it's about to actually freeze over and become an ice world. There's Jupiter basically looking like a brown dwarf. And Jupiter's climbing in temperature like crazy. Very odd. Okay, let's put Venus around Jupiter. Why not? I think Earth will eventually pull Jupiter or Venus in. Venus is definitely warm. Very weird. No, it's actually dropping in temperature too. Well, I don't know what's going on there. Let's try to do this again. Let's pause the game. Where is Jupiter? Jupiter, there you are. And let's do this with Mars, I guess. Try something different. And let's put it very, very close to Jupiter. Right there. Hopefully that doesn't just fall right in. Fall right in. Right there? No. Slow it down a bit. And right there. There we go. Now the Roche limit's actually working. Let's pause the game, and you saw some of that actually collide straight into Jupiter. And there we go, we have little particles just kind of breaking off. And you can select every little fragment and particle now. And there's just a lot of like parts breaking off of Mars. Let's go ahead and watch this. Let's slow down time. And just watch this happen. And you can see it just start to form a ring. And what was going on there? What's going on? Oh, okay, it's a comet tail. I was about to say, did Mars just turn into a pulsar? It's the same particle effect as the pulsars. You can see these rings forming, but it looks like they're just mostly falling into Jupiter and just colliding into it. And you can see it just start to kind of form a ring around Jupiter. Let's do this a couple more times. Let's add another Mars here. And let's just try to make a ring system around here. These ones aren't quite falling apart. I guess they're probably not within the Roche limit. No, it doesn't appear to be. I would imagine that would be about the Roche limit. Okay. Painting of Mars over here. Not too much. It's an asteroid now. Let's pause the simulation and remove... Oh, well, we just had a collision. Just get rid of that. Get rid of that while they're colliding. And let's just try to get a couple, like, right next to Jupiter. Like, right there. And right there. Right there. And right there. And let's try to make a ring. There we go. That's a bit better. I think they're breaking apart. Yeah, they certainly are. This one's being pelted with the previous rocks from this one. You just see like the equator just being like kind of blown up and molten. You can see Jupiter heating up. So this is not quite making the ring that I wanted. but it definitely looks very cool. It's lagging on my game a little bit. Not too much, though. What happens if I do this with larger planets? Let's see what we got here. What's the biggest terrestrial world that we have? Seems like Earth. No? Guess not. So I guess one of these. This will be a little bit more. Oh no, I guess it's not in Oceania. Well, it'll be interesting nonetheless. Let's put a couple of these around here. Oh wow, they just boiled off, didn't they? The rings really didn't last all that long. They're just cooking off. Those are Oceanians, aren't they? We could try this one. So the Roche limit does tear planets apart, but it doesn't really turn them into rings. They orbit around for a bit, and then they just kind of fall into the planet. I cooled Jupiter down manually. Let's go ahead and set the temperature. Just set it to 0 degrees. Yeah, not much is happening here. You see some planets tear apart and the rest just kind of boil off, so... Imagine it's boiling off mainly because it's so hot right now. I turned the temperature down and it's still sitting, like, way up there. Yeah, not sure what's up with that, but it is an alpha, so, I mean... Just gonna assume the game's just kind of a bit buggy, so... I'll just leave Jupiter as a glowing rock over there, and let's see what else we can find. We have Earth sitting over here. What can we do with Earth? Not really too sure what's new that I could actually do with Earth. Let's try some of the simulations that it has here. Earth and close moon. Is this just going to fall into Earth, or is it actually going to make a ring around Earth? That's kind of making a ring. Just speed it up ever so slightly, not so much that the physics go out of whack. Okay, it just makes a lot of small asteroids and then they break down. And I think the ones that are further out might actually stay moons, possibly? Or will they eventually fall in? It looks like Earth has a lot of small moons now. Very cool, I just saw one fall apart. Oh, very awesome nonetheless. Let's check out some of these other simulations. Sun and close Jupiter. Ooh, that's blinding. What's gonna happen to Jupiter? It's just boiling off, I assume. Okay, so it's at its Roche limit, but it's like, instead of particles of rocks just flying out, it's particles of like heated gas. But I mean, yeah, it's actually really cool because it didn't really have this effect. I would kind of wish Space Engine had this effect. Like if there was a very close gas giant, you could just see a giant tail of like gas basically spiraling around a star. So that's very cool. Let's speed it up just to see if we can get like more of an effect going on here. No, it seems to calm down. In fact, it's now a terrestrial world and just cooking off the rest of the way. Very cool. Let's click on the sun here. Where's my cursor? There it is. Let's click on the sun and let's add planet 9. Because that is a new planet that's in the game, so here we go. And let's put it right there. You know what? Let's put a couple planet 9s. Yeah, let's just keep adding them. Collisions or not. Let's get a nice spiral effect going on. So I see it hit a particle limit and they're actually disappearing now. I assume that's probably one of the optimizations I made, or I'm not too sure. But it seems to be limited the amount of particles it's going to draw for me. I assume to maintain this smooth frame rate. Let's go ahead and check another one. What is going on here? Are these all stars? Oh yeah, they're all very far away stars. Okay. Collapsing moons. This one, I've seen this one. For now that there's actually, yeah, there's actually like flakes and rocks and other things just flying through the air. So the particles and explosions look a lot cooler. And pretty shortly here we should have one giant supermoon. Yeah, I think the new particles definitely add a lot to it. And crash. Cool. And it is the size of Earth. Maybe this moon will change it? I guess not. Oh, wait, here it comes. Is it actually going to collide? No, it doesn't appear so, but this one might. Oh, it's going for it. There it goes. I like how it actually maintained the moon texture too. So now it's just one big super moon. And this one's about to hit it, I think. No? This one might actually be a stable orbit. Let's go ahead and fast forward and see. Ooh, it's actually going pretty close. Very elliptical. Oh, we got something going on. Yep, they collided. And now we have a planet that's actually about the size of Earth, if not a little bit bigger or smaller. Let's see. I think it's actually a little bit bigger. Let's get Earth over here. Wait, oh, wait, yep, no, a little bit smaller. Earth is 6,000 kilometers. This is 4,000. And let's just drop one Earth into it. Oh, Earth just seemed to have engulfed it. What a shame. Earth at 10,000 degrees. Okay, it just vaporized completely. Earth. Yeah, it's just shrinking and vaporizing away. Earth is gone. Let's see, Earth at 100,000. Assume it's just not even in there. Oh, it is. Not for long though. It's shrinking. Is it? Yeah, it's definitely shrinking. The other one boiled off a little bit faster. That's actually kind of surprising. Earth at 1,000, I believe I've seen that quite a few times. But you can see things like our gases and possibly the ocean just kind of evaporating away. Planet volatile test. Velocity test. That was volatile test. I guess it's just like a test to see how they react when they're closer and closer to the star. Bunch of Earths, it looks like. Waterworld 10. The most generic of water worlds. Binary Earths, tidally locked, and a very close radius. Are they just going to tear apart? Yeah, they're tearing each other apart. They're trading. They're like, here, you want this and that one of these? Oh, no, they're not really trading. That one's just giving it to the other one. Just here you go, have all this. I feel like you need to be bigger. It's like playing a Gario, kinda. Look at that little adorable mini Earth. Well, I can tell you which one's the victor here. Earth and central moon. Oh, it just kind of broke up there, and then it's going to go around. Be perfectly fine, come back and then break up a little bit more. With an eccentric orbit, I wonder if that can cause some very weird looking rings. Like kind of oval shaped rings around a planet. Kind of curious about that. I mean, it would stabilize over time and become like less eccentric as it orbits around, but that is a kind of interesting thing to think about. Oh, okay. Well, Earth just exploded. Well then. Ceres is not a big fan of Earth. Let's see the supernova in galaxy. Now let's see it again. Let's see it once more. Okay, so it is different every time. It's a different like spectrum of colors too. Very cool. I think this one's red and blue. So it's not like the green, red, and blue effect that the old supernova had. And there's actually quite a few new simulations, but I'm probably not going to get to all of them. This is just kind of a first impression kind of thing, and yeah, there's a lot of new things in the game, and I could actually select different parts of this galaxy, so I mean, let's just get rid of that part right there and a couple of these parts. Who needs them anyways? Deleting billions upon billions of stars. Anyways, if you guys like the video, please leave it a like. If you want to see more videos like this, please do subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.